What up, though? What up, though? And back with another video, man. So the Carter 6 dropped yesterday. So this is my review on it. So aside of because I ain't with all that demonic stuff, you know what I'm saying? So what is that? Banned from NO, that record, and he mentioned Demon Time in one of the records before that. So all that demonic stuff, I ain't really with all of that. I ain't really with all of that. No, I'm not with all of that at all. So Wayne cut that out. I get Wayne is he's like a real artist. He mastered rock and roll, R&B, pop, hip hop. He mastered all of that. So like we gotta understand, man, Wayne tried to reach everybody with this album, because I heard a lot of people complaining about a few of the records, production wise mainly. But we gotta look at it, bro. Wayne has like a huge fan base, a very huge fan base. Even more now than when he first hit the scene, when he was the block is hot Lil Wayne. His fan base is big, it's huge. So Wayne has a lot of people to reach with his music. You know, I watched one of his videos back in 2011. It was a PSA. It was like a 20-minute video, I believe. And he was at his house just talking, you know, chopping it up. And he said, like, the reason he picked up the guitar was because he wanted to learn how to sing to a woman. And I get that. I respect that. Because I didn't understand that at first when he dropped that rock album. I didn't understand none of that until I watched that PSA. So it's like, I get it. So I'm sitting here I was on Facebook. Like, I heard nothing but negative reviews about the Carter 6. Negative reviews. From people I know, people I didn't know. Like, a lot of people just wasn't really rocking with it like that. And, I mean, you had some that did. You know, but what y'all got to look at it is as Wayne has a very big fan base. It ain't just always hip hop. It ain't just always street. He has to reach us as hip hoppers, rap, you know, the rap community, as well as R&B, pop culture, the rock, you know, side of things. He got to reach all of these different genres of music, of people that listen to all of these different genres. It ain't always going to be about hip hop, you know, rap. It ain't always going to be that. So what I'm trying to say is, bro, I had no issues with the Carter 6 besides all that demonic stuff. I don't like all of that. You know, it kind of got, you know, banned from NO. Like, nah, y'all know what I'm talking about, what he was saying on there. And when he mentioned Demon Time on one of the previous songs, I don't like all of that. I ain't with all of that. So besides that, I understood where Wayne was going with this. And the Carter 6, I listened to it, you know, like I listened to the whole album. I came back and I think I got to like the 4th, 5th song. I was trying to listen to it again, but I was at work yesterday. But me personally, bro, I have no problem with the Carter 6. My favorite song is hip hop. I like the one with 2 Chainz, Cotton Candy. I really like the one with Big Sean. You know, like the Carter 6 was straight. It's what it was, bro. He has to reach everybody. And we gotta understand that, bro. We gotta understand that. Like, I know music. I do. I've been around and I know this, bro. Like, I really know music. So I understood what he was doing. That's just like Drake. I understand half the stuff Drake was doing, but I really had to sit down like, and it didn't, you know, somebody put me hip to that. That Certified Lover Boy and all that other stuff he was doing, like, he had to reach his other people. It ain't just always hip hop rap. He has a very huge fan base as well, as around the same level as Lil Wayne. And when my man told me that, I'm like, you're right. You're right. And ever since then, so it's like I really sit down and just, when artists drop these albums, before I get my opinion on it, I just, you know, like this one. Honestly, bro, not a lot of people liked this. They called it trash. I had no problems, besides what I told y'all with the Carter 6. It was a good album. Were there songs for me? Yes. There was also songs that wasn't for me. You know, I really couldn't get with, you know, the rock. And me, as a fan of music, like, I like it all. But that means I'm not, you know, I don't really sit up here and listen to it all the time. Like, I don't like all rock. I don't like all, you know, all country, all, you know, I don't like all, you know what I'm saying? It's like only certain stuff I listen to. And, you know, a lot of the Wayne rock side of things just ain't for me. So, you know, I understand it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, that's just his people he's trying to reach that like it. So, you know, I ain't got no problems with that. Me being a lover and a fan of music, I understood what he was doing. I ain't got no problem with the Carter 6 besides such and such. Favorite songs is hip hop. I said I really like Cotton Candy. I like the King Carter little, you know what I'm saying, that he did on there. And the one with Big Sean, what is it called? Sharks. Yeah, like Jelly Roll, Big Sean, yeah, Sharks. Yeah, like Carter 6, it was straight. It was decent. I ain't saying 10 out of 10, but it was good for what it was, man. But y'all really got to know music and sit down and peep game, you know. So yeah, that's just my personal opinion. That's my review on the Carter 6. And it's like, all these Carter albums, of course, the first one is hands down a classic, as well as number 2. Really dope albums. Number 3, I really didn't like all of that. Like that, when Wayne went to that, that's when all the rock, R&B, all that. I didn't like all of that. All that lollipop, Miss Officer, that wasn't for me, dog. So it's like, I'm like, what is this? I'm so used to Hot Boy, Baller Blocking, you know what I'm saying? 500 degrees, lights out, the block is hot, Wayne. I liked the Carter, you know, Carter 2. The Carter 3, that wasn't for me. I like Got Money with T-Pain. And what is that other record? Phone Home. But Carter 4, I really can't listen to that. But I do like the record How to Love. I do. So like both albums I'm really not feeling, but there is a track or two on each album that I like. Now, Carter 5. That was nice. That was nice. I like the Carter 5. So I'm like, I don't know if I like the Carter 5 better or if I like the Carter 6 better. But overall, man, ain't nothing messing with the Carter 1. Nothing. Nothing will ever come close to that as far as Carter albums. Nothing will ever come close to that. And there's people that will argue and say Carter 2, but that's just me. That's my opinion. And I respect everybody's opinion. I understand why you arguing the Carter 2, because Wayne was that when he dropped Carter 2. He was that. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I feel you why you saying that, but it's just Carter 1 just was the album for me. I just really liked the Carter 1. So yeah, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know how y'all felt about the Carter 6. Was it whack? Was it dope? What, you know, you ain't got to rate it. You know, rate it if you want to. What was your favorite records? Did you like the production? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, peep what I said. Like, he has a big fan base that he has to reach, you know. So keep that in mind. But, you know, at the end of the day, we're all entitled to y'all opinions, so y'all can feel how y'all feel. But, yeah, just let me know in the comments what y'all think about the Carter 6. If you have listened to it, if you haven't, check it out. Just dropped yesterday. It's still fresh, you know. And, yeah, we're going to do it like that. I love y'all. Prayers up, blessings up, man. Have a blessed day. It's a beautiful, nice Saturday here in the city of Detroit. I love y'all. God bless. Ant Dog, biggest dog from on. The dog is out.